I just have to say, I find it really interesting how just weeks ago, everybody was at all of the stores, lines were crazy, and we weren't even doing the social distancing that much yet, or at all. And everything was crazy everywhere because everybody was hearing it on the news, and now, not even that long after that, everybody is avoiding all the stores and nobody's going outside of their house. Some people are even scared to go out for a walk. You know, I saw a comment from someone on Facebook somewhere saying, like, is it safe to go outside? Like, just wondering, you know, like, I get it, you know, no question is really stupid, but that one kind of sounds a little stupid. But, you know, it's just, people are so scared because the media is just saying, like, don't go anywhere. You know, if you're going to the store, then just go in and out, only go for necessities, blah, blah, blah. Try to avoid it if you can. And everything is, you know, making people scared in the media. And, you know, people are going as far as, like, saying, like, even if you quarantine yourself fully, like, you don't go anywhere, like, all you do is go inside your house and maybe out for walks, but that's it. Like, you don't touch anything else, you don't go to stores, you don't go to the gas station, nothing. Some people, like, don't even want to be associated with you at all, even if you quarantine yourself for like 14 days. They're like, yeah, you know, it's best if everybody just stays in their own house. Like, even if two families have quarantined themselves fully, like, it's like your own family or something that, you know, like, they've done it, they wouldn't lie to you, whatever, and you've done it. Some people don't even want to say, like, okay, we're okay now, let's visit each other. You know, people are so scared now. They're saying something like it can be shot up like 26 feet away or something. Like, have you ever heard of anything like this ever before? You know, this is like out of this world. And I don't believe all of it. I don't even believe most of it. But, you know, there are things that I think are true, right? But they're my own theories. I mean, it's not much of what the media is saying. You know, things like, you know, like staying in your home and stuff. A lot of people feel like that's like keeping you from going into the light where going into the sunlight, where, you know, you really need that for your health and stuff. And it's not just going outside for walks, it's also just as simple as driving from one place to another. Like, people are not going out for anything really. So if they're not used to going out for walks or going outside just to hang out or whatever, take some sun every day, right? This isn't good for us. This is the main thing we need. We need sun. And even though I don't believe the sun is real, I still believe there is sunlight coming from behind or from around. And it's very important to, you know, to try to take in everything you can, even if it's just the wind, the nature, you know. I mean, not everything is good outside because of things that they've engineered in our atmosphere, but, you know, it's really important to go outside, and people aren't going in their cars to get places, and so they're missing a lot of sunlight. And then there's another thing about how some people think, or I've heard this theory, you know, that like not going out or not visiting other people really is keeping us from talking about what we know and talking about what we think. And we're not doing that. We're not really talking very much. Like, yeah, we have social media, but let's look at Facebook, how, I mean, everything is being censored. I mean, like, I just had a post today that was that was deemed, false news. Come on. Some of it I think they do to like throw us off, and some of it I think is definitely it's because it's true. And it's for the people who will believe anything, and they really do believe anything. So we're not able to really talk to our families, our friends, like in person. And in person is what is the most genuine. And you can have long conversations about everything. And in a time like this, we kind of do need to really communicate. And we need to do it in a human way, not through social media and not through apps and stuff. Like, as good as it is that we can keep connected in these apps and these and in social media, I think it's not that healthy. And I mean, you see group chats and stuff, and those are just the worst. Like, I want no part of that stuff, because you know what? We need one-on-one. That's always what has mattered. Personally, for me, that's always what has mattered the most to me, is one-on-ones. That's when you get the true part, like the true, the true part of someone. And if you're in a group setting, everybody cares what everybody thinks, and everybody's trying to impress one another and whatever, and everybody's like, jumps on the bandwagon on everything that is like mainstream and everything that is like just like common sense to them, and it just gets irritating. And one-on-one is really how it needs to be, but people have lost their way with like knowing how to communicate and how to have a relationship with somebody, a proper relationship. And this is just the worst time for this to be like just continuing. And this is what people know now, and some people probably aren't even talking to each other very much, or just doing through text. All this is bad. All we have right now is like the internet, and the internet is so censored and so corrupted. So yeah, it's crazy times. But yeah, I just like can't believe like how dead the stores are. I just went to one, and it's so dead. People just don't even want to go. And I get it. I mean, I still take my precautions, but like, yeah, everybody's just staying in it, and probably most people are only stocked up for like a week or two or whatever. And I get it, some people are just paycheck to paycheck and whatever, but if you were aware, you would have been stocking up like a while ago, months or years ago. This is the time. It's the time. And I've been talking about it for years. And it's finally here. So I hope everybody is prepared, because things are about to change in a big way, and people have to learn the truth now. Right now is the most important time to learn things, and to not be scared to try to learn new things that maybe have made you feel like put off or whatever in the past, or things that sound crazy. You need to look into everything, because you're gonna miss the boat, and that boat is like the boat, and it kind of makes sense, the boat. But this time, I don't know, it might not be like Noah's Ark or anything. It might be something entirely different, which I know it will be, because this world is so bad this time. It's so bad, and people don't even know. People don't know what's about to hit them. But I'm ready, and I hope you are too. So that'll be all. Talk to you later.